So Google.org, Google's philanthropic arm, launched an open call to organisations across Europe that are working on these challenges of tackling hate speech and extremism and child safety. And it was a phenomenal response. We got over 800 applications, and today we were delighted to be able to announce 29 winners from this €10 million fund across 14 different countries. And it's just been incredible to see some of the depth of knowledge and insights, as well as the passion that these organisations are bringing to their work, which is incredibly important in their local communities.
No one of us can do this ourselves. We need a strong partnership between the politicians, between the companies and civil society to see how we can work together into changing the internet universe for children, to make it a safer place.
Childnet is a children's charity founded in 1995, and we were founded to make the internet a great and safe place for all children. And as part of that, we've seen this real gap for supporting children with special educational needs. They are more likely to be spending time online than their peers, but they're also less likely to receive education about how to do that safely and responsibly. So what we want to do is we want to create a space and empower children with special educational needs to really thrive online. We believe that technology is an incredible opportunity for them to get the most, to learn, to play, to connect, but they have to have support to be able to do it.
The FAIR Network is an international organisation that has members across Europe, and we're working on two objectives. One is to tackle discrimination inside football that has arisen historically to do with the tribalism of the game, the roots of the game. And secondly, to use football as a tool for social inclusion of minorities.
We are having a project on peer educators countering online anti-Gypsyism. So we are going to focus on monitor the anti-Gypsyism online, which is a specific form of racism toward the Romani people. We will be engaging young people, especially students from high school and universities, to understand what is the anti-Gypsyism online, to understand actually what is happening, what is the hatred online towards them, and teach them to report on it.
The thing that I really want to talk about is the role that young people have to play in creating a kind of safer and happier internet. I think too often we as adults are deciding what to do for children, and our program, our Digital Leaders program, trains young people to be peer mentors in their own communities, and we believe that young people have a really, really important role to play, and that they can be agents of change in that way as well.
We see that criminal law is not being enforced when it comes to online hate speech. Politicians need to remind prosecutors and the police what the law is and how it should be enforced, and setting out frameworks for that, setting that as a priority, putting resources into place for that as well. And then we also see in the footballing space, we see a failure of regulation at a national level. We're working with UEFA and FIFA, who are doing pretty well. They get bad publicity, but they're doing better than any national level authority. A country like Italy, where fans are getting involved in racially abusing players of African heritage, and they're doing it every week because there are no actions being taken against them collectively or individually.
So first of all, we want a specific Roma strategy. So we want that Roma and the anti-Gypsyism is being tackled horizontally. So that's meaning all the priorities that are concerning Roma, including the hate speech. There is this particular focus on Roma, but also we want that in those general anti-racial policies, anti-racial action plans, and those other form of racism and xenophobia, Roma are being adequately involved. Roma are being consulted, and then special measures to design to tackle the phenomena.
We know that working with people that are closest to the problems, they are the ones that will come up with the innovative solutions. They are the ones that will come up with new and unexpected solutions, because they deeply understand the vulnerable communities that they work in and the vulnerable people that they are trying to serve. So it's a real privilege for us to be able to support that with our work through the Google.org Impact Challenge, and we will be continuing to provide not only the funding but also the expertise and volunteers from Google to support them on this journey.
We are here because we want to change the world and make the internet a safer place for children. So we have to understand that first, that we all want to do good. And then we need to figure out how can we do this together. And that will take time because the internet is vast. But I cannot think up the toolboxes completely by myself. We have to do it together.